Hello everypony! Welcome to a new video. We are doing a sketchbook tour. Again, I know this is the third sketchbook tour in a row. Just don't think about it, okay? Today's video is special though because it's a full sketchbook tour of my whole entire sketchbook. So you're in for a treat, you're in for lots of really silly pages and drawings. I hope you can be inspired by this video and have fun. Remember to please like the video if you liked it. I'm gonna remind you at the end, don't worry. Also, before I forget, I opened a Patreon. I'm really excited about it. I'll put it in the description. It's also on my Linktree and everything. So check it out, please. Don't be fooled. I will have a different haircut at the end of the video, but it'll still be me. I just happened to cut my hair like a little bit ago. Look, I'm not a hairdresser, okay? That's kind of it for me. The video is a bit long, so go grab a snack, go grab something to drink or whatever, and enjoy the video. And also please subscribe to the channel. We have lots of fun things going on here. So, okay, I'll see you at the end. Enjoy the video. Bye bye. Enjoy. So I actually bound this sketchbook myself, and it's a really nice paper. I will try to find, I think it's called Olin, like O-L-I-N-E. It's like kind of a tanned paper, so it's like not bright white. Anyway, I like to start my sketchbooks with a self-portrait, but that's literally not true. This is the first sketchbook that I've done that in, I think. But yeah, it's like, I think it's a cool way to start your sketchbooks. And then I wrote some like intentions or what I was like feeling like for this sketchbook next to it. I always love drawing like plants, so that's kind of a go-to. I was trying to really stay, not necessarily like stay in my comfort zone for the start of the sketchbook, but I wanted to be kind of self-indulgent, at least at the beginning. I wanted it to be something that I can go to like kind of on the daily and not like put a lot of pressure on myself. This was the day that Liam from One Direction died, and if you know one thing about me, it's that I'm a One Direction fan, so got really self-indulgent here, as I said, and just was like, okay, sticker time. So not even a drawing, but it's here from me because I needed it at the time. I don't know if I'm the only one, but sometimes when I draw something in pencil, like gray pencil, it looks cool, but I don't like that it's just gray, so I kind of struggle. I really want to find like colored pencils that feel the same way as a mechanical pencil would, you know? I'm sure that exists, I just haven't found them. But yeah, I had this cool idea here of like I don't know what they're called, but you know the plants that you blow on them and you make a wish, and like having that and having the little seeds in it be stars. I think that looks so cute, and I would love to like do something with that, but I haven't found what yet. This is honestly one of my favorite pages. I love how vibrant the colors are. I use gouache because I love how you can write. It's matte, it dries matte, so you can write, you can use colored pencils on top, and the colors are super nice. I think at the beginning I was trying to draw every day, I think, or I don't know, but I remember like really like wanting to finish this page for some reason. It's like some plants and this was my attempt to have something in pencil without it being just gray, as I told you. So I painted the background with gouache, I think, and then drew over top, and it's nice. It's my OC Dante. He has stars in his hair. This is a little self-portrait. This picture is from when I went to my first festival ever. No, this was my second festival. I went to see Louis Tomlinson from One Direction, and it was amazing. Oh my god, this is the beginning of the pomegranate obsession. I couldn't stop drawing pomegranates if I tried. Like, I don't know why, but they're just so interesting and like intricate, and they're so nice to draw. Pansies are kind of also one of my favorite things to draw because they come in so many like colors. You can like there's infinite ways to draw a pansy, and it's just really like fun to play around with colors and shapes. I remember I drew this on the train I was going to London, like from Paris, and there was like this English guy sitting next to me, and he was like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone draw a pomegranate before. And he was like, obviously I can't do his accent, but he was so British, and it was it was really funny. This I think is like a red felt tip, and then I have like a blue and red pencil that's like one color on each end of the pencil. Here it was really useful because you can have the really dark tones with the blue pencil and then have mid-tones with the red pencil, and it works really well. It's really cool. This is a little self-portrait again. It's also one of my go-tos when I don't know what to do. I tried to do like a pansy that's like warm tones on the left with cool tones on top of it, and then on the right have cool tones with warm tones on top of it. I think it's cool. I should try that again, but I don't love the results so much. I don't know, I think they're like badly centered on the page, and I don't know, something's off, but I can try again. This is kind of a doodle page. I love this one because it's super like no pressure, like low effort, and I love it. I like playing with negative space, so sometimes I'll like paint a background. That's not what I did here, but sometimes I'll paint a background color and then go on top of it, and leave the shapes of leaves and stuff, and just see what happens within these shapes. I think it's a really cool way to draw. And I did that here just without painting the background. Oh, and I'm showing you the ink that I used, the blue ink. I use it a lot, so if I mention blue ink, it's probably gonna be this one. It's called Mont Blanc. That's the brand. It's cool. I actually made stickers of one of these pomegranates, which I will leave a link down below. You can go visit my shop. Some more pomegranates. I think I was like, oh, there's something here that I need to explore. But yeah, I made some more stickers of those. They're available as a pack of 4 stickers if you want to get them. I could not tell you for the life of me how I did this. I literally don't. I remember doing it, but I don't know how I did it, and I tried to redo that, and I can't redo it. It's impossible. But I'm in love with how it looks. It's so cool. Oh, and here we have the queen herself. I think this was around January because I was watching Gilmore Girls. I just had this idea that her hair is like so wild and red. I really wanted to draw her hair like only with like this felt tip vibrant red, and then do like finer details of her face with a ballpoint pen. And I love how it looks. It's honestly, it's so cool. I love it so much. I love blue and red together. Okay, this is gonna sound a bit weird, but I do think blue and red is a really like powerful thing. If it's a blue and a red that go together well, I love it. I love it so much. This is, I did a self-portrait on a piece of like transfer paper, so it's transparent, but I did it like reversed. So I had a picture and I drew the reverse, and then kind of like you see glass painters paint the glass. I drew the foreground first. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a cool exercise. And here's like when I tried to replicate the thing I told you about. It just doesn't look the same. It's bad. I think this is the only page I drew in February. I know it can often look like people are drawing a lot when you see sketchbook tours, but genuinely I can go months without doing a sketchbook page, and I wish I didn't, but I do. That's the reality, and this is the only thing I did in 1 month, maybe more. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. And then kind of in the same way that the pomegranate thing happened, we had the same thing with pigeons and doves, and then just birds in general. You're gonna see birds at the end a lot, but here is pigeons. And I also made stickers of that. I don't know if I showed it in the video, but I also have some pigeon stickers. They have glitter on them. Okay, I'm just saying. I think there's something so drawable about a pigeon. I don't know why. They're like, they appear gray, but they have so many undertones. Like I used like green, purples, blues, some pinks to draw pigeons, and yeah, they look gray, but they're not. Okay, they're really colorful birds. And I think these ones are more like rainbow. I think they're called laughing heart doves, or no, they're called bleeding heart doves because of the like red like point spot that they have on their chest. And they're like super beautiful, obviously, and yeah, really fun to draw. These are, I think, all of these are watercolor. They're all watercolor, and then I think pencil or colored pencil on top. Oh yeah, I am showing you the stickers. Hello, you can get your stickers. They also come as individuals or in a pack, and they're really cute. These few pages I was preparing, not really preparing because I hadn't had the idea yet, but I was like, yeah, preparing, I guess, for a painting that I did later of a like rainbow pomegranate. It's one of the stickers now that you can see on the left. It's a video I posted actually, and yeah, I thought it looked really cool to have like a painted background and then just the outlines of the seeds and of the pomegranate on top of that, so you could like you knew that it was a pomegranate, but the colors didn't match. I thought that looked cool. We have a collage here. The theme of the collage is things that feel like praying, and I really like this collage. I think to me it means it's something like everyday things that we do can feel religious or like praying because they're a form of devotion, you know, like if you make something for the people you love, even if it's not for God, it's a form of devotion to them, and that's like kind of a good way to feel religious, you know. That's how I feel. I think I was trying my idea with the pomegranate that I told you about I was trying that with like the trans colors. I don't think I picked the right pink for this. It looks more purple, so it doesn't really work. But yeah, I still have this idea to do pomegranates or fruits with colors of trans flags, because it's like kind of like we're natural and we're a form of nature. So that's kind of what I wanted to express with these. I got a book with horses on them, and I was like, oh, I got a ton of reference pictures right here. I'm gonna draw some horses. And then when it was dry, I drew some wings on him, and I think it looks so cool because it's like almost like a kid drew those wings, like, you know, like the imagination of a kid. I don't know, I think it looks interesting and I like it. I wish I was the kind of artist to poop these out every day, like these types of illustrations. I love these. So I was scrolling on Pinterest one day and I just found like a picture of my grandparents' village on Pinterest. I was like, what the fuck? But I was like, oh wait, I can draw this. Like, this house is actually really drawable, and I did that with more like of these types of houses. I really love having the contrast of a really bold shape and then really fine detail on top or next to it. Kind of like the thing with chappell roan. I think it looks really cool. This page is about when I visited my friend Charlie. He moved away. We were in high school together, but he moved away for art school, and I visited him for a week, and it was amazing. It was so great, and yeah, I wanted to paint that. So I painted him painting because obviously he's in art school, so he's painting. He was working on this big painting that I love so much. Yeah, it was so nice. This was from when I started doing a weekly sketchbook session instead of trying to do a page every day. So like for a while, every Sunday I would just like draw like between 5 and 10 pages, and I would be like, oh, so that was my week. I don't know, it just works better for my brain instead of trying to smush drawing into my everyday life, you know? just works better for me. So this is a nice painting that I love, about some rainbow plants. And then we have some trees. These are collages. So I cut out these shapes in some colored paper. This is inspired by the artist Flaming Garden, I think is their name on Instagram. They had this tomato plant illustration, and I recreated it in my colors that I love. This is another life update kind of page. It's a little painting of me and a new like color choker necklace that I made for myself, and yeah. I discovered that I really love doing quick pages, I guess, for a sketchbook. I think they're more expressive, you know. I think my ideas come across better if I don't think about it too much. And yeah, I love these pages so much because when I look at them, I can tell exactly how I was feeling. Figure drawings are always a nice way to fill up a page, or just like do some exercises. I'm not super focused on trying to get better at drawing people, but the few times I did live drawing sessions, I loved them. Well, actually, I think maybe I only had one ever in my life, but I love like live drawing sessions, like in person, and so this is the next best thing. There's a website online that I use, it's called Line of Action. This is another update page of me being like, I can wear skirts now because it's warm enough, and I started wearing a handkerchief. And then a really cool, this is so cool, I found it in a magazine, the little like design of Divine, you know, it's so cool, and I need to put it on a badge of mine. It's amazing, it's really cool. This was inspired by another when I say inspired, it was copied basically from another artist. I love the way they're like using it's like negative space again, you know? It's what I told you earlier, so it like really, I really loved how it looked. And so I recreated it in a bunch of different colors with my blue ink, and I love it. My friend Ezra came to visit me. You can see I'm a bit excited about this page because I just love Ezra a lot. So it's drawings of him. We were watching the Hunger Games. I also got this really cool neon pink paint. So here it's mixed with some yellow, so it's orange colors, but you can see it a little bit. It's amazing. It's so cool. It's like super bright, and you can mix it with everything, and it makes like beautiful colors. Anyway, then I think I was kind of lost. So I talked about that in my last video, because we're entering like pages that I already filmed and like commented on in my last video. But yeah, I was a bit lost here. I didn't really know what to do, because there's a lot of birds. Oh, hello, John Lennon. There's a lot of birds here, and I didn't know what to do with that, but I became like obsessed in the same way that I was with the pomegranates, and I don't really know what to do with these birds that I keep wanting to draw, but they're here. Another self-portrait and some thoughts about being trans and getting top surgery. Oh, and then we have the Beatles. Hello, the Beatles. Hello, Paul McCartney. For some reason, I really wanted to draw the Beatles. There was a lot of Beatles things going on. The biopics had been announced. So this was April, right? I was also listening to their music a lot. I'm tiptoeing around the Beatles fandom. I don't know. I already have special interests on things, and I think the Beatles, if I start having a special interest on the Beatles, dude, I would be, I'm already insufferable, but I would be so insufferable. So far I'm safe. I just, like, drew them, like, 16 times, wait, isn't that 24? No, it's 32. Okay, I just drew them 32 times, but it's fine. I think their styles and like haircuts and mustaches over the years are really interesting, so that's kind of why I drew them. And yes, I did draw John. I do hate him, but he's here, but we don't support John Lennon over here, sorry. Bad guy. I love this page so much. It's so adorable. I highly advise you to draw rainbow stuff with watercolor and then put pages of your favorite people or your favorite things. Even if your favorite things are woodworking, put pictures of that next to rainbows. You're gonna be so happy. As I said, we were watching Hunger Games, so you can see it says Songbird. So maybe that's something? I don't know. This is another update page where I just like wrote what was going on in my life. So I had my first artist market around that time, and it was like in a neighboring country to France. It was in Belgium. So we had like a road trip. My mom drove me because I don't have a car, okay, and I don't have my driver's license. So we went, and it was amazing, and I loved it. This is kind of a low effort page, so I added something to make it more interesting, but I do really love this Venn diagram that I did here. I think it's super interesting. It's like God, freedom, and bird, and like how these intersect, and I still don't know what to put in the middle. Like, I don't know what is all three of these things. I don't know. So I think maybe what was enthralling to me about birds is the fact that they're kind of like spiritual in a way. A lot of people are scared of birds. I'm not necessarily, but a lot of people are, and I think God and godhood can be very scary also, because you have this thing that's like omnipotent above you. And also birds can fly, and they're descendant of dinosaurs, so I think that makes them kind of awesome, and they can do a lot of things that we wish we could do. I don't know, there's something like kind of frightening about birds. Maybe they look like angels or something, or stars maybe. I highly recommend going to a park and like with some friends and drawing pigeons. This is a cool portrait of a friend of mine. It's all in colored pencils. I really like this picture because it's like it was against the sunset and the lighting is like super soft and cute, so. This is my OC again. I don't know if you remember him from the beginning, but I talked about him before, and here he has like rainbow, glittery, starry hair. This is an example of that like bright neon pink paint I was telling you about. It's so cool. I had these plants that I picked out, and I did all of the background first, like the pink first, and then I went over it, leaving out some negative space for the veins and the veins of the plants. I think it looks so cool. This is a little what's in my bag. It's not really what's in my bag. That's what I called it, but it was just an excuse for me to draw like my favorite objects, really. So you have my DVD player, my One Direction headphones, and my notebook where I write lists and lyrics and poems and stuff like that. Then you can see it's kind of the same thing with the Beatles page, just with One Direction, because they're my actual favorite band. This one is really hard to see because it's kind of a clutter, but I swear it's a normal drawing. It's my bedroom. It's just I'm a maximalist and there's a lot of things in my bedroom, so it's super cluttered, but yeah. And this is the last page. I also finished with a self-portrait that looks a bit silly, but it's fine. So yeah, this is my sketchbook. So that was the sketchbook tour. Thank you for watching. I know this video was long. Thank you for staying until the end. If you didn't, fuck you, but you don't know that because you left, so it's fine. Remember to please like the video now. See, I told you I was gonna remind you. I'm reminding you. Please like the video. And tell me in the comments, tell me something cool that happened to you this week or whatever. Tell me if you like my glasses. I heard that blue light glasses don't actually do anything for like eye strain. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Subscribe because we have other cool videos coming up. I'm hoping I can do some vlogs, but like I always forget to film. So if you really want to see a vlog, I mean I'll do them, but if you want to motivate me to do them, maybe like tell me in the comments to make a vlog, like bully me into making vlogs if you want to see that. If you don't want to see that, tell me what else you want to see and I'll think about it. That's kind of it. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a nice rest of your day. I hope you have a nice night, whatever. I hope you've eaten some delicious foods today. I hope you have slept well, unless you're a bad person. Thank you for watching, and I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye bye.